We keep talking about ChatGPT and potentially how that could transform AI, how that could transform our economy in the future. And obviously, there's also lots of questions about whether AI is dangerous and we have the right policy set around it. And I was curious if you've given much thought to any of it.
Well, I think it's something I don't understand at all. But Bill did come by about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and he said, you know, I'm going to show you the latest thing, what can be done. And then he, you know, I actually said, take the song My Way and write it in Spanish, and you know, have it encompass my views on what's funny and or what's likely to happen in the economy. And 2 seconds later, you know, it comes out that rhymes and does all these wonderful things. But he told me, he said it can't tell jokes, which I thought was very interesting. It just doesn't know how to tell jokes, but it can tell you. It's read every book, every legal opinion. I mean, the amount of time it could save you if you were doing all kinds of things is unbelievable. But what I said to Bill is, I said, just let me know what I can ask it. You know, how are you going to ruin the human race? And then let me know, someone unplug it or whatever I have to do at that point. And of course, I'll be programmed so that nobody thinks they should unplug it or something. I think so. I don't really understand it. I think it's an incredible technological advance in terms of showing what we can do, but I don't know whether we know what happens. And I was listening. Who was it the other day that was, who knows a lot about technology? He just says, you know, it scares him. Well, if it scares him, it scares me in terms of the possibilities of it. I mean, we've done amazing things, like we figured out how to create an atom bomb back in 1945. I didn't know what an atom was or anything, but Einstein told me it was going to change the world, and it changed the world. So I don't want to change the world too many times without having some idea of the consequences of it. And I think this is extraordinary, but I don't know whether it's beneficial.
Was it Steve Wozniak?
Pardon me?
Was it Steve
Wozniak?
No,
it was Eric Schmidt. And
yep.
Eric was saying, you know, we don't know where this takes us, and maybe we ought to pause it for a while. Well, right. I don't know 1/100th of 1% about physics or anything else that Eric knows, but I come to the same conclusion.